Each of you in this audience has long pondered my love and bordering obsession for Dave Matthews. You have each wondered why I am always listening to Dave's music or going to see Dave in concert. I am glad to have the opportunity to commemorate Dave Matthews in this speech and to share with each of you the ways in which Dave Matthews improves not only my life but also improves the world. Dave Matthews inspires me and makes my life a better place through spreading his messages of love, tolerance, humbleness, and by giving back to the community, by advocating for the environment, and by putting into words the hidden languages of our hearts. In this speech, I will commemorate Dave Matthews for three main reasons. These reasons are the beautiful messages in his lyrics, his charitable and humble nature, and his brilliance as a songwriter. Dave Matthews betters my life and betters the world by spreading messages of equality, love, and carpe diem through his lyrics, all the while remaining humble. In order to understand and appreciate Dave Matthews that we see today, it is important to understand his background and life experiences. David John Matthews was born in Johannesburg, South Africa on January 9, 1967. Dave was raised in a Quaker home in which his parents taught that social injustice, bigotry, and racism were absolute evils. Dave grew up in a part of the world that was marked by discrimination and segregation. The Matthews family was heavily involved in South Africa's anti-apartheid movement, which worked diligently to end segregation and promote equality for all human beings. Dave's young life was also marked by tragedy. When Dave was 10 years old, his father died from lung cancer, a death that greatly impacted the man the boy would become. When Dave graduated high school in South Africa, he immigrated to America to the town of Charlottesville, Virginia. Dave's move to America was to avoid South Africa's mandatory military service because his Quaker upbringing left him opposed to war and conflict. Dave became a United States citizen and still speaks openly about the benefits of immigration. Dave's time in Charlottesville was life-changing, for it was his time in this city that led to the formation of the Dave Matthews Band. In Dave's early days in Charlottesville, he worked as a bartender, and it was here that he met and later recruited the members that now form his band. Dave's excitement in forming the new band was soon darkened by yet another tragedy, as Dave's older sister Ann was murdered in South Africa in a domestic violence incident. Several years later, Dave's beloved stepfather passed away. Happily, not all of Dave's life is marked by darkness. Dave's dark years ended when he married longtime girlfriend Ashley Harper and became a parent to twin daughters Grace and Stella and son August Oliver. The tragedies and celebrations in Dave's life have molded him into a special sort of person. Dave views the world through a different set of glasses, through which one can see life in the world in a new and better way. Dave's life experiences can clearly be heard in his lyrics, and it is through these lyrics that Dave spreads messages of peace, love, and carpe diem. Though Dave Matthews is known around the world for his band and makes the annual Forbes list, he remains humble. Dave drives an old model Honda, lives in a meager house in Seattle, and employs no bodyguards or stylists. The same people that Dave recruited to do lighting and drive buses when the band first formed are the same people who work for the band today. The same woman whom Dave met before he became famous is the same woman he is married to today. Dave's humbleness can also be seen in such actions as him using the choir from his daughter's elementary school to sing on a recent song track, and in his singing with Grover on Sesame Street because his son loves Grover. My favorite example of Dave's humbleness is the story of him going for a bicycle ride before his concert, getting a flat tire, having no cell phone, and hitching a ride to his concert with a fan. Now that I've shown you the ways in which Dave Matthews improves lives through his humbleness and through spreading loving messages in his lyrics, I will now share with you the ways in which Dave gives back to the community and protects the earth. Dave Matthews has given funds to various charities and supports many environmental causes. Through Dave's charitable organization, Bomba Works, he has given millions of dollars to many different organizations, including food banks, boys and girls clubs, libraries, and schools. Dave has also given to many disaster relief efforts, including 9/11, Hurricane Katrina, and the West Texas fertilizer plant explosion. Not only is Dave Matthews incredibly charitable, but he is also committed to improving the environment and to living and eating green. Dave Matthews is a Farm Aid board member and the owner of 2 vineyards and a farm, which all operate with the ideas of organic products, sustainability, and easing impact on the environment. Dave is also as environmentally friendly as possible while on tour. using the practice of compost and using locally grown foods to prepare meals. Now that I've spoken to you about Dave's charitable nature and environmental causes, I would like to talk to you about what I love most about Dave Matthews, his beautiful lyrics. Dave Matthews' ability to speak the words of the heart and soul through his lyrics enables me to better express the beauty and complications of relationships and stages in my life. No matter what the situation in my life, I can always find a Dave Matthews lyric to help me better express it. For example, when I think of the love I feel for my children, I think of Dave's lyric. When I hear you laugh, my heart feels fuller, and when you cry, I feel your tears running down my face. Dave has also written many lyrics to describe my feelings for my husband. For example, my heart was made of broken bones, my soul a bag of stick and stone. But you along this dusty road have come, my love, to take me home. Or, I can never love again so much as I love you. Where you end, where I begins, like a river flowing through. I can also use Dave's lyrics to describe memories of my sister and I growing up. For example, playing like we used to play, like it would never go away. And I can use lyrics to express how I feel about my parents. No matter what the world, I'll always be your baby. After my nanny passed away, Dave's words, thinking about a younger day, wishing I was far away. Wherever I dreamed I was, you were there with me, brought me comfort. Dave has even written words to speak of life's hardships, such as, under the weight of life, things seem so much brighter on the other side. And on aging, such as, funny how time slips away, looking at the cracks creeping across my face. Dave's ability to put into words the deepest language of our hearts is truly a gift, and Dave shares this gift with the world through his music. Whether I am sad, happy, melancholy, angry, tired, or loving, no matter what I feel, I can find the words I need in a Dave Matthews lyric. I have now shared with you the three main reasons why I love and commemorate Dave Matthews. Through this speech, I have shared with you the ways in which Dave Matthews uses his lyrics to spread beautiful messages and how he demonstrates the qualities of humbleness and charity. I have also shown you how Dave Matthews advocates for the environment and how he has a true ability to express the words that reside deep inside us all. Dave Matthews makes the world a better place and truly brightens my life. His messages and music bring people together. Dave practices charity, sustainability, humbleness, and kindness, but best of all, he writes beautiful lyrics that express complex emotions. Now that you have listened to this speech, you have a better understanding of the reasons why I love Dave Matthews. It's not so much Dave Matthews, the rock star, that I love, although I must admit that with 7 concerts and 1 front row experience under my belt, I still can't wait for the next one. But rather, Dave Matthews, the person behind the celebrity, the person who is kind, caring, and willing to stand up for fairness, peace, and equality. Dave Matthews, the person who sees the problems with the world and engages us all to fix them.